Two podcasters in the modern day are suddenly whisked through time and space to a world known as the Ghetto Era, an alternate timeline of Japanese history where hip-hop meets feudal Japanese culture. Watch as the nonchalant Silly Cujo works hand in hand with the energetic Juice Lee in order to spread the word of the legendary Cuban Links.
That was cute.
Yeah!
Love that. Oh my gosh.
Hey, man.
That's the intro. That's the intro we went with, you know what I'm saying? Every season is a different anime. This season, I chose Semi Shampoo.
That's hard. I like that. That was hard.
Thank you.
This man's so proud of himself, man.
I'm insanely proud right now.
This man is feeling himself right now for making that.
Yes, I am. I just impressed Grammy-winning artist Southside. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. I know you got the withdrawals. Y'all been sweating and shaking.
I know,
Don't
right?
worry. You ain't got to hit the rehab no more. You don't need the hot bags. We back, baby. The art is back. The art done came through. You know what I'm saying? The plug dropped off the load. You know what I mean? We beat the charges. We got to keep our podcast mics.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
We beat the Rico.
We beat the Rico, yeah, for sure.
We beat the Rico, boy.
Shout out Johnny Cochran's ghost. That's that nigga. But yeah, no.
Hey.
It's the legendary Cuban Links podcast, and we're back at it, stronger than ever. We got intros now. We got it all, son. You know what I'm saying? The Bugatti's parked in the back right now. I couldn't want to pull that out. You know what I'm saying?
The Lambo in the garage right now. You know what I mean? So,
right. You know, we have to be inside to get the matching Lambo and Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? Got to buy one, get one free. Shout out Publix.
Logo deal makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me.
That's what I'm talking about. But no, on the real though, we're back stronger than ever. And shout out to our amazing guest, Southside. Southside, introduce yourself.
Hi y'all, my name is Southside. I'm an independent rapper from Houston, Texas. I am very focused on the sound of Southern hip hop generally. So when you hear me, you might hear Florida, you might hear Atlanta, you might hear Houston, just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So yeah.
And honestly, that's amazing. It's great. Of course, you have to introduce the guests before the host. You know what I'm saying? Sal, introduce yourself first.
Hey, you already know what it is. Darcely Cujo, aka Black Yusuke, aka Madara Hochiha, aka I don't even know my AKAs at this point. Damn. Locky Hotek, me in there. I got so many AKAs, bro.
It's all coming back. Don't worry. But you know what it is. It's your boy, Juice Lee, a.k.a. Black Panther, a.k.a. Juice Out Literature. You know what I'm saying? Because we liberating the podcast game. What else? Juice Banner, Juice Jenner. Tu favorito negrito. Ya tu sabes, papi. What else?
Bilingual.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He the linguist of the crew. I am not linguist. I know two languages.
That's real.
Y'all little poco.
And,
But you know,
the second language is still technically English. So
Exactly.
But yes, it's your boy, Mr. 5 stars, 5 étoiles, 5 estrellas, 5 Stern, Percy Wagner, Amsterdam, Yucatano, and yeah, that's what I got right now. That's like 8 languages, you know.
Okay, that's hard. You think like it's just like a random thing to do. You have 8 languages you know. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Honestly, I speak French and I speak Spanish a little bit, but the other language I only learned how to say 5 stars in those languages. So like you know, like German, Latvian, specifically Yoruba and Gujarati. Yeah, so you know,
if I can say hello in different languages, does that count?
Yes. Why
Period.
Who gonna check you, Will? Who gonna check you? But yeah, so we're back. We're
like 5 languages in. You continue. Sorry.
No, we're doing this fine. We're back stronger than ever. It's been an amazing time. We had to celebrate, a national holiday, my birthday. I won't say the date because it's also on a crazy situation that happened with a bunch of white people. Yeah, January 6th. Yeah, that's right. My birthday's ruined now. Shout out, but shout out Puerto Ricans because also it's 3 Kings Day. So like, I really focus on that part.
Exactly.
But yeah, celebrating my birthday. I am an old man now, very old. So old that my common hat will be coming in soon. Right now, I just got like my Wu-Tang poster on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Like, keep the thing on you. You know what I mean? Keep the thing on you. You know what I mean?
But yeah, no. Yeah, we're here. We are available on all platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We even on
we on Amazon Music.
Amazon Music too. You know, so we are here.
I thought you were gonna say we're available 24/7 like a call center. I'd be like,
even my call center
after hours, you might not reach me. So
even my call center ain't open 24/7, dog. What? They try, but they ain't gonna.
It's from 12 to 7:30. After 7:30, do not call me. I'm not going to
word. Preach. But yeah, no. We're back at it again. What else is there to say? We got plenty of wonderful surprises in store, and one of those surprises is the motherfucking news. First, we're going to talk about video game news. Let me get my video game news screen up so that we can see what's going on. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Oh, there it is. Yep. Let's see. Share screen. There we go. And then just hit the window, and I'm going to use this window. All right. So, first piece of news we're going on the list is boom. Yes, the legendary Lenny Kravitz is going to be featured in the new James Bond game, First Light, and he's going to be featured as a villain. Actually, I don't know why the sound went off. But yeah, he's going to be featured as a villain, and I'm super hyped, mainly because. Right, first off, I'm rooting for everybody black, and unless Lenny Kravitz and something else is proved, that nigga black. Not only that, I'm super hyped for the game in general, First Light, because it is very much IO Interactive's delve into like what happens when you give like Agent 47 from Hitman a personality, and who better to do that than with the iconic James Bond. And this is young James Bond too. I'm talking like he's like fresh out. You probably like 16, 17, whatever. So by UK standards, you can drink alcohol.
Must be nice.
Right? And honestly, a lot of the gameplay is super creative. I'll probably see if I can find some gameplay real quick. But yeah, Lenny Kravitz is in the game. And I love the fact that they would describe Lenny Kravitz's charisma as like rockstar level. And they talk about his persona a lot. And I think it's important because when a lot of, like, at least in my opinion, right? When a lot of characters of color are put into games, a lot of times, first off, it's received terribly. Cough, cough, Assassin's Creed Shadows, right?
Immediately.
Cough, cough, like, God forbid you put like Miles Morales in Spider-Man's game. Mm-hmm. And it's usually all this just talk about one side is just like, oh, this isn't what we paid for, da da da. Another side thinks they're doing a good job, but they end up just like kind of fetishizing the character. Right. So then, like with Assassin's Creed Shadows, like people be like, "Oh yeah, Yasuke's in the game. I bet that sword big." Or like, "Oh, right?" It's on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that what is important is that like putting people of color in games, representation matters because it helps to humanize them and it helps to diversify the culture so it's non-monolithic. Because leave it to the news, leave it to any major white publication. We don't see niggas as one thing, and niggas with dreads. Oh, right. you ain't seen a nigga with a dread pick up a guitar. You know what I'm saying, right?
We're cooked.
Like niggas with dreads gotta be shooters. Niggas with dreads gotta be this. Niggas with dreads gotta be football players.
They do me so wrong. They do me so wrong.
They do. They doing so wrong.
I feel like people forget that all black people exist and like that we're not like a huge monolith. So I actually do agree with you. I like when they add like personalities to characters of color. Because now they're not just a character of color, they're a character of color that has all these different things going on, and that's what you should focus on because of that their persona. That's more important to me. Well, and actually, it's pretty important too. But like them together is like really important to me because I can't just have one without the other. It just makes sense.
Exactly, for sure. I think that's why I enjoy the fact that we have Lenny Kravitz in this game. Let's see what else we got in the news. I see there's stuff about the Stranger Things finale, but I'm gonna hold off because I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it with my girl.
Y'all might hate. I didn't watch that show.
It was fire.
I didn't even watch that.
Okay.
My sister loves that show though. She watches it every day.
Really?
Literally every day. Actually every day.
But no, I mean, it's fire. I love it personally. It's just that I can't help. I'll get into it, but then I'll find another show to get into. Like I'm big into cooking shows. I've been watching Culinary Class War.
Oh my gosh, I love those shows.
Masterpiece.
Like every day, like every Food Network is like my shit. Like that's like I can't do what they're doing. Now I gotta find out what you be cooking, Queen. What you be cooking? You more of a soul food type of baddie? So I can make like gumbo and etouffee and jambalaya. That's like our whole thing.
Wait a second. Wait. You had me at gumbo and etouffee.
Yes, it's actually not that hard to make. It's just like making soup. Like, it's not that hard to make. But jambalaya, gumbo, etouffee, and then I can make like regular soul food. Just regular like chicken and beans and collard greens and all that. I make a lot of black people stuff. That's why I don't cook that much. As I will be.
Amazing.
Hey, we go holler after because I need
right. We gonna talk.
I got y'all.
Need some gumbo.
We gonna talk for sure. Next big piece of news: Marvel Rivals Deadpool finally in the game, and people have been having mixed reviews. I personally, I'm like I love Deadpool. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I like Deadpool. I respect Deadpool. I treat Deadpool the same way I treat One Piece. Because like the media is influential. I cannot deny it. The media is influential, but the fan base. Oh, I'd have a better time drinking this if this was paint thinner than dealing with the Deadpool fan base. Because I feel like it's kind of the same issue with like the Eminem fan base, where it's like you have a solid.
Don't get me started with them.
Right, you have a solid like reason to be a fan. Of course, right. Eminem's a talented rapper. Deadpool's a well-written character, but then they start to overstep, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Deadpool's beating anybody A, B, C, E, F, G." When it's like, "Oh boy, really, Mr. Toon Force, Mr. Hammerspace? Oh my gosh." Yeah,
famous, big famous.
Famous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look. I'm telling you, it's a star power. She got the juice. She locked us in. But all in all, like with Deadpool, I feel like Deadpool's a great character, but the fan base is annoying because they then paste their own feelings onto Deadpool, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, Deadpool will never be a liberal," even though like Deadpool is confirmed pan. Deadpool has smoked many a diaper sniper. Deadpool is actively pursues men almost more than he does women. Like, if anything, like if Deadpool didn't have cancer, he'd have blue hair. Like, if we're being for real. Like, also his obsession with like stuffed animals and stuff. That's definitely a left-leaning thing. Like, it's crazy when when people put their like. There's nothing wrong with like loving a character and saying, "Oh, I coincide with his character."
Very left-leaning.
Right? Left side shit. But like, there's nothing wrong with like putting your feelings into a character and be like, "Yeah, I like this character because I reside with them. Right? I have a relationship with them." But when you start to then, there's a difference between saying like, "Oh, I agree with Luffy because I've been through Luffy situations," and then there's a difference between saying like, "Oh, Luffy would vote the same way I would," even though we know first off, Luffy wouldn't vote. He can't read. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
But also, it's like Deadpool. He really is. Like Deadpool is insanely gay. Like the only characters that are gayer than Deadpool are probably the two shorties that are actually in a relationship. Negasonic Teen Warhead and Kimiko. And then like maybe like Iceman. Iceman, ironically, is flamingly gay. Like,
and he's like an omega level mutant. So
he's an omega. Like, I think like the only other like mad gay mutant was then there's also like Wiccan. That he loves him some Hulkling. Then there's actually the first gay mutant in comic book history was North Star. He just had the ability to fly, and like also saved so much money because he didn't have kids. Salute to my nigga North Star one time, right? But yeah, bringing it all back in. Deadpool as a character is amazing. Deadpool in the game is amazing. the fan base really turns me off and want to use them. Really, Venom? Venom's one of the girls? Venom's one of the girls.
Venom gives one of the girls because of the way he talks. When I hear him talk to other people, he gives one of the girls. Like, that's how I talk to people. He real shady.
Real shady is crazy.
He's very shady.
Like just imagine like Venom reading before he eats. He was like, "I'd eat you, but that Da Vinci doesn't match the gold."
Oh my gosh, you're so rude. Like, what's your problem?
I'd eat you, but your high blood pressure would give me a stomach ache. Some shit like that.
But your wig is synthetic. Like, whoa, don't do me. Don't do me.
No, that'd be painful. I ain't gonna lie.
Like what's up?
That'd be terrible. Getting spared because your hairline's crazy is crazy.
Like, oh my gosh, that'd be great though. But still, like, what's up?
Right. But all in all, Deadpool as a character, I enjoy the fact he's multi-role one because it gives people more reasons to get into the game. And with Deadpool having the same standard weapons, but the only thing that changes is like how they affect the environment based on his role, I think it gives people a lot more of a good practice on how to play other roles properly. Because I'll be honest, as a tank myself, I have seen far too many healers try to do my job. And surprise, surprise, the bar ain't big enough. I'm sorry, you're not hitting the bottom. The bar ain't big enough. Sorry to have to tell you that, pal. The bar ain't big enough. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Right? And then, Lord, every time I see a duelist, like if a duelist that isn't like what Wolverine or like Daredevil try to like 1v1 me, I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, dog. Like it's like I'm fighting my younger sibling, dog. It's crazy. I can't do this. Please go now. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm a Doctor Strange main personally, so like I've had to like put belt too many a healer. It's sometimes. Look, dog. Sometimes it has to be done. You know what I mean? Exactly. You're acting out. Get the belt.
There you go. There you go.
No, spare the rod, spoil the child, and other misquoted Bible quotes. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Oh, that is funny.
Thank you. But no, all in all, I'm excited for Deadpool being in the game because it's gonna teach people how to play better. And I don't know if they have this news up here yet. If I don't find it, I'm gonna say it anyways. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyways. The Leon gameplay for Resident Evil 9.
It looks so far. It looks so far.
He is putting up King Von numbers. I ain't gonna lie, he is putting belt to people. Like,
y'all have great metaphors and similes. These are great like comparisons. I'm having a great time.
Thank you. Also, shout out Grand Aquarius. You all right? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah, Venom is definitely cheeked up, bro.
I ain't gonna. He is hitting the squats. He's eating his red beans and rice. Like,
he's a baby with a fat ass. That's what it is.
Dead ass. I ain't gonna lie, twin. Especially they gave him the twerking emoji too. Come on.
Like he's a
Leon Wick.
I was like, what you say in that one song? Grab a wall, grab a wall, grab a wall, grab a wall.
Exactly. Literally.
That was all Eddie back there. It's crazy, buddy. Well, that makes sense because like Eddie was like mad fit. But yeah, the Leon gameplay for Resident Evil 9 is bar none amazing. I'm talking like he is putting niggas through the wall. Like there's one gameplay where like he like straight up like kicks one of the zombies in the back. They plant into the wall. And you think, okay, zombies down, right? We can just route and continue with the mission. Psych takes his foot, jams it in the back of a motherfucking head. Have you seen? Imagine Curb stopping someone against the wall. Russ said, bite the wall. He said, bite the wall, bite the wall, bite the wall. Like, bro, he was really doing it, niggas. Like, bro. Like, he's really like if you play Tekken, like he's moving like Lars, but with a gun. So he's just like, oh, 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. It gets behind you. Up 5. Your entire forehead ventilated. Like, if you like, he was already a bad man from like 4, 6. He was like 6. He was cool.
He did.
Oh, also, yeah, he has like a hatchet. He just like sharpens it mid fight. So you got like mad zombies surrounding. He just like, hang on, sharpen up this damn turkey carver, throw it into a motherfucking cranium. Now they bring about like 15% titanium. Takes that shit out. Starts cross contaminating motherfuckers with the ABCDEFG virus and shit. Dog, when I tell you Leon is really putting it on niggas, I ain't gonna lie. Leon is putting it on niggas. But last piece. Oh yeah, no, here it is. Yes, here it is. So Resident Evil Requiem. I won't go through the whole video. I'll let that play in the background. But yeah, no, like when I tell you Leon is really doing it to niggas, and I think what I love most about Resident Evil 9 so far is that you have I think it's Claire, not Claire. I forgot the girl's name, but you have Leon's route, which is very much straight up action, putting belt to ass. And then you have Claire's route, which is more of a stealth situation. And like, but she also gets like a crazy gun. Like it's called Requiem. And bro, when I tell you, like, it's just like that. It's just like a modified Dirty Harry gun. You put like rifle rounds in a revolver, and you just let it. And like those gameplay for like firing it. It went through 2 zombies, bro. Like, bro, I haven't seen anything go through niggas that fast since a bad bitch in high school. Like, bro, it was going through niggas. But yeah, it was going through. Rose, I think it is Rose. Yeah, Rose. And they call her Rose because she rolls that fire. Turn them niggas into a Rose, man. Oh, fuck. I had the niggas. Bro, it was crazy. Oh, Grace. Like, the Grace. There we go. It was Grace. Because she was saying the Grace, but she took the nigga to the afterlife. Like, bro, it was insane.
You come up with these so quickly, and that's like so impressive. Like you just
he does this. He does this. I don't know how he does.
That is so impressive.
Like I feel like I may have been a comedy writer in a past life.
You might have been,
right? But yeah, I think the last piece of news I have is, of course, I actually have a homie who's also a fan of Yakuza, so I'm definitely about to plug this. Yeah, Yakuza 3, Kiwami, and Dark Ties. That game's coming out. Oh, hang on. Mute the sound. We don't want the sound. Just do the fighting. So pretty much, for those that don't know, there's been a series of remakes in the Yakuza series called Kiwami. Kiwami, I believe, translates to extreme. And this is because they take the game and they redo it to the max. Like, especially to the point where now there's no load time between like exploration and fights. It's straight up just like as soon as you see niggas that they see you on site. And as you see, Kiryu's like straight up putting belt to ass in like 4K. Like, and there's a running joke in the community where Kiryu doesn't kill, but he is literally choking a man while swinging him. He's laying on the ground. He's dead. Like,
they only met for like 30, like not even 30 seconds, like 5 seconds. He started meek. Like, that's crazy.
Like, see that? Kicked the man, broke his stick, and he hit the ground. That is a dead body. That's a lawsuit.
That's a lawsuit, no, literally.
Right? And so, like, that's just like a little taste of the new gameplay. What makes Yakuza 3 also amazing is that Yakuza 3 is one of the first games where you travel the widest span of Japan from Kamurocho, which is like Tokyo-esque in a way, and you travel all the way to Okinawa. So all the way out into the like where like Mugen and them are from. And then fun fact, Okinawa is actually the home of the martial arts style known as karate. Right? So yeah. Karate is an Okinawan martial art that was developed for self-defense purposes, and also in some forms of karate also incorporate other like improvised weapons. So kind of like that what I don't know, like CQC, like when motherfuckers talk about Krav Maga or Gavin McGraw or whatever the fuck.
I did Taekwondo, but that was just kicking really. That's mostly what that was. Yeah, I did it for like several years. Just
so you kick flows and you kick niggas. That's crazy.
Yes, I do. Literally.
That is amazing. Look at her. I mean, like the most I did was like I tried not to get my ass beat by my brother. But besides that, I study a little bit of Jeet Kune Do. I love the philosophy of it.
Period. Yes, that was a rough little time, but
well, yeah, well, that's beautiful. I'm gonna get flipped by little peers to be Adam Sandler. I swear to every god, I'll be reaching for my weapon.
No, literally.
Oh yeah, nah. Like, I'll be honest. Like, no, Colin McKeary is a bad man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he do niggas bad. He do niggas bad. But in this case, that's the last piece of news because I have to make sure my Yakuza niggas know that we in here. Yakuza niggas, we're getting the remake. And then there is word on the block about getting a remake for 4 and 5. Also, Stranger Than Heaven, and yeah, we in this bitch. We really in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. And now I'm gonna pass the ball to you for the anime news. I know I took like 24 minutes, but you got this.
Man, you good. You already know. I make mine quick. Mine quick. So a lot of anime drop. It's January. I mean, they drop damn near everything.
Right.
We got Hell's Paradise is out.
Oh my god.
New season of My Hero Vigilantes. Oshinoko, which is Juice's favorite anime.
All right, don't let me call it Southside. Southside, you got it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jump on over to Georgia. We'll find them.
Crazy. That's crazy. JJK, of course. Furin, of course. Fire Force. Fate Strange Fate. Man, the Outlast 6. There's some 2 Year Eternity. There's so much other stuff. Trigun, Juice. That's all you right there.
Oh my! It feel like Gucci came home, bro. It really do. It feel like Gucci came home, bro. He definitely did that shit. Like he 100% did that shit. But it felt like he came home. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, man. Listen, everyone, go log into your Crunchyroll and like, listen, go start watching.
Don't log into your Crunchyroll, especially because of the subtitle software that they're using. I don't want
AI?
Well, that, and it's also funded by a country that's doing very horrible things in the Middle East right now.
Heard.
All I'll say is I'd hate for you to watch Jujutsu Kaisen and then find out that Yuji was promised this cursed energy 3,000 years ago. That's all I'll say. That is all I'll say. If you know, you know.
In that case, talk to your man. You know what I mean? Your man.
Definitely talk. Like, it's still around. You know, my man's Silencio for my Spanish speakers.
That's
you know what I mean? He's still around. My dog Femi, for my Haitians out there. My dog Femi, he's still around. He's still around.
But yeah, no, a lot of stuff coming. Rent a Girlfriend 5th season is coming in April. Whoever's watching Rent a Girlfriend still.
Rent a Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Look, they call it different things in Japan. Over here, what you call paying for it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm interested. That sounds crazy.
It's actually an interesting series. I ain't gonna lie. I think the manga ended, right?
Huh?
The manga ended, right?
Yeah, manga.
Yeah, because that's the one where like at the end, dog, she a hot girl. She a hot girl for real. Real hot girl shit.
Real hot girl shit. Yes, period.
Yeah.
Real hot. I ain't gonna lie. Real hot girl shit.
Konosuba is getting a 4th season. You know,
oh my god, bro!
You a hater. I don't want to hear it. You a hater,
nigga. I'm sorry. Like Konosuba is the same. Konosuba doesn't even have the same problems like One Piece or Eminem. Cause like ain't no Konosuba ain't got no influence. Konosuba ain't moving weight in the anime industry.
Konosuba's like hilarious. Let's not do this.
Konosuba's like the Big Sean of fucking anime right now, dog. it's not terrible, but also like, who's saying, "Hey, yo, bro, put on that Big Sean right now"?
Let's not act like Big Sean don't got bars. Let's not do that.
Big Sean got one. It's a good album. Detroit 2 was a good album. Is it Detroit 2?
Yeah,
that's a good album.
It was amazing. And like, shout out to that the Dave Chappelle interlude before Dave Chappelle became a transphobe. But again, like, I'm not saying the album was bad. I'm just saying like no one said the sentence, "Hey yo, put on that Big Sean." Just like no one's saying, "Hey yo, put on that Konosuba." That's like if you chilling with your homeboys and one of your man's like, "Hey yo, bro, you know we chilling, we got some beers. Put on that 40-ounce bounce." No one's saying that.
That's wild.
No one's saying, and the fact that Southside knows what I'm talking about.
That's insane. I'm spraying all the hate. I'm spraying all the hate off. You know, that's crazy, bro. Big Sean is the Donald Glover of black people. That's crazy. When Donald Glover is a black, anyway, that's crazy.
Wow.
Anyway. That's great. So all just hating the check. Anyway,
bro, you're not telling you to defend a Big Sean right now. This ain't the hill you dying on. His black ass
That's right. I mean,
anyway, there's a new basketball anime coming out. So shouts out to that.
Oh yeah, shout out. Also, left hand layup. That shit fine.
Yeah. And last piece of news, Mushoku Tensei is coming out with another season. So,
nigga, what I got? Tell me who's saying put on that Mushoku Tensei right now that isn't Prophet. Tell me.
I don't know.
If you over at, like, if that'd be like if you over at your man's house and he just like, oh yeah, yo, put on that Charles Mingus, my nigga.
Charles Mingus.
See who don't know who Charles Mingus is?
I think no. What you always say is like going to England and be like, "Who wants some spotted dick?"
Dead ass nigga. Like, who's asking for that shit, bro? nigga, that's like going to Chicago and asking for the deep dish pizza. Don't know what to eat that shit there, bro. Yeah.
Oh, see, nah, bro.
Your own house?
Dog,
why you couldn't stay in your own house?
Like, honestly, I feel like someone asking to put on Mushoku Tensei at the crib. That's like breaking coke out at the party. That's when you know you gotta go.
I'll scream. I will scream. Wow. I've done it before. I do not play that.
Yeah, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that level of party foul where it's just like, bro, what do you want?
And then we got a One Piece hater. I ain't dealing with that. Anyway.
I don't know what the One Piece hate, but yeah. But no, was that all news?
Yeah, that's all the news I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
So in this case, before we continue the episode, yes, I'm gonna get political in this motherfucker because I have to make an announcement. And that announcement is
cut the beat.
Cut the beat. So no, but for real though, in lieu of what's been going on in this country so far, especially as members of the anime community, if there was ever a time to understand that anime is political, this is it. To put it into simpler terms, right? The leader of the world government has been pictured, documented, and is understood to have associated with a well-known celestial dragon. And as a result, this leader of the world government has called buster calls on 3 separate countries. 3. He has called buster calls on 3 separate countries. He ran up into Alabasta and he has kidnapped the king. Like, y'all want to talk about it ain't that deep, This is One Piece right now. In order to, they have literally hidden the polyglyphs, the Epstein polyglyphs. They're hidden the motherfuckers, and the only people who know how to decipher them are not around anymore.
Yeah.
Also, RIP Renee Good, RIP to every other victim of ICE violence so far. The Marines are actively in the streets right now. The Trump's Marines are in the streets right now. This is a One Piece reference.
Would you happen to know what states they're in?
Oh, yeah, I know they're in Florida right now. They've been spotted on Kissimmee Highway 192. But yeah, no, like, be safe, be careful, and be out there, dog.
And record ICE. If you see them, record them. They are not police officers. Even if they were, don't matter. Record them. Literally, just record them. Record them.
Bullshit. Bully and record them. And in that case, soapbox over. Let's start the episode.
Period.
Thank you. So now for the moment of truth that we're all here for. Southside, we gotta ask, what inspired you to start music in the first place?
So this might sound a little like conceited, and I'm sorry in advance, but I was listening. So growing up, I listened to gospel music. My mom is a conservative Christian minister, so I listened to a lot of the gospel growing up. Right. When I got like 14, 15, that's whenever I started getting my own taste for music, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to rap. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Like rap and jazz was my first 2 things. So I started off with rap, and I was listening to a lot of men, but I was like, no shade, I can do this. So like, let me just see if I can do it myself. So I started writing, but I felt like a lot of my lyrics were very male centered, and I wasn't too much like messing with that because I'm, So that's whenever I got put on to Megan Thee Stallion at like 15, 16. And that, I don't know what Big Old Freak has in it, but it like changed my brain. Like my brain like snapped or something. And that's when I started writing more. And I got more confident in like recording it and posting on SoundCloud and stuff. I was a SoundCloud rapper for like 2 years. So like posting it on there, like that's kind of what helped me. But I would say just like my love of music and trying to get into like my own musical taste is what got me into rapping to begin with.
That's beautiful, honestly, and I think that's important to keep that to like. I think that's important that while music got you into it, it's like I don't want to sound like I'm speaking for you because God forbid we don't do that. But it sounds like that representation that Meg Thee Stallion represented, like for that, like really gave you your wings to soar in this industry, and I think that is beautiful. And I think that is very much a hallmark to why another reason why representation is so important because. Yeah, you need to know that you can do it too. And I think it's beautiful that you like grew from like male-centered lyrics because Lord knows like let's be honest, like the patriarchy sucks. Like, you know, like hashtag not all men, but yeah, no, like men, yeah, like it's like it's okay. Like niggas do not have to be the top of the pyramid, especially given the problems we had as people.
Right, and that's perfectly fine for men to not be at the top because I feel men are at the top usually in everything, every aspect. Men are at the top, even in like the rap game, which low key is kind of why I try not to like diss other female rappers that rap about like sex or like anything like that because without like the Foxy Browns and the Eves and the Lil Kims, there wouldn't be no us. Like there wouldn't be none of us.
Shout out
like
to Foxy Brown, man.
Right, like farther than that, honestly, like without. And forget just them, without the Queen Latifahs and the Moni Loves, it wouldn't be no us. So I respect every era of female rap, regardless of what it sounds like. And I feel like that low key is like kind of what keeps me like sane in my own artistry because I'm not trying to compete with being like I'm rapping about my pussy, so y'all should be listening to me. But it's not that. It really isn't that serious. I rap this. I listen to songs myself, so it's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Right.
It's just not serious. Yeah.
No, and that's beautiful. That's wonderful, and I think that's also important because a lot of times, especially given like with the current climate of hip hop, given that like our rap queen Nicki has fallen, she lost her crown along with her damn mind.
With her damn mind! Oh my god!
Along with her damn mind, just drop both the midges.
I'm so sick.
Like
oh my gosh.
And I think that in this case, this is very much the wake up call needed to say that. One, while it's okay to acknowledge people who are at the top of the game, like there's gonna be a crown in any community in anything. There's gonna be a crown. There's some of the best anime podcasters out there. Spoiler alert: it's me and Cell. Sorry, we run this shit. But but besides that, there is still a community, and I think it's beautiful that now a lot of female rappers are like having that community. And like a lot of female rappers are working with each other. Also, shout out Doechii for being one of the illest rappers out there, like currently right now. Like,
I love Doechii. You don't understand. Like even her, she's like it's literally her and Megan for like seeing representation of myself. Because Doechii, when she won her Grammy last year, me and my friend were sitting in the bed watching it. Like we're literally watching it as she's winning the Grammy, and like her basically being like. If you are watching me right now and you're a little black girl that thinks that you can't get to this point, I'm telling you right now that you literally can. Like I was the little black girl watching TV and getting fired from my job and having to sit in my house and wait for myself to blow up. Like that was me. So you can get there. She is such an insane inspiration. That lady is crazy. Like she's so talented. Like it's crazy.
Right? And that's beautiful to see like people who look like you or people who are in your same default setting.
Right.
In places where like you can be, because I'll be honest, like I've always loved anime. Me and Seb always loved anime, but I never thought I'd be able to like just talk about the shit willy-nilly. I never thought I'd be able to just like never thought I'd be able to like really just like say stuff like this. I never thought I'd be able to have a platform to where I could say, yo, fuck ICE. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's because I've been empowered by artists like De La Soul, Black Thought, Common, talking, you know what I'm saying, like artists that had a message and were willing to really fight for that shit.
Right.
That gives me the strength to just go out and do what I do. Because I think one of the most impactful verses to me that really spoke to me to say I gotta do this shit was Much More from De La Soul when Paz I got words, skills, babies and bills, brothers with smoke trails, and still trying to keep the soul together from it. No one can quite learn like me. I'm gonna cut the edge of what's led to be hot like that. That's my mantra when it comes to doing this podcast and stuff.
That's real.
What matters is one that I got shit to do with. You know what I mean? I gotta pay bills. I ain't got no baby yet. My girlfriend's trying hard.
Period.
She's trying. point.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got word skills. I talk my shit. Y'all see what I can do. Right. And also, like, I feel like no one can quite run it like me. No one can quite run it like Cell. No one can quite run it like the Cuban Links. Exactly. And we gonna be the hottest thing out there.
Period.
And to be able to reflect on that and see that outside of yourself, better than drugs. Not that I've tried any really, but like,
right,
better than drugs. Like,
you're right. exactly that.
It's very much just a nice healing process, and it's so beautiful that I like that for you. Next big question, gotta say, besides music, right? Mm-hmm. Where do you really like if you had to like say like a fandom that you are a part of, like what's the fandom you're a part of like outside of music?
So obviously I'm a hottie, but duh, of course. What else do I do? I mean, yeah, Beyonce. Music is like my whole life, basically. So, you know, there's the Beehive. I'm huge Beyonce fan. Like,
of course,
I have the vinyl back here. Like, huge Beyonce fan. I'm also into like spirituality.
Nice.
So voodoo and astrology. Those are both things that I practice. So those are really like, and paganism, not paganism. Hellenic paganism specifically. Those type of things that I'm into. My deity right now is Aphrodite, so like that's like a whole that's the whole thing. That's what I'm also when it's outside of music. And then I write poetry too. I'm like a spoken word artist. I published a book. I read a book when I was like 19. And that's on Amazon. What is it called? Room 417. It's like a love story with like black like HBCU students, because I feel like growing up I literally never saw any black like love stories with HBCU students specifically. They're both in like a fraternity and sorority. One's Zeta, one's a Sigma. Like it's a whole thing. Yeah, I've had that. I had that for like 2 years. But yeah, it's called Room 417. If you type in z.olivia, then it'll pop up. That's my author name. That's on Amazon. But yeah, so I'm into like writing and the spiritual thing, and then like that's really outside of music. That's really all I do. I don't really do shit else, honestly.
No, and that's real. That's real. I mean, I know for me, me and Cell, our greatest motivations for doing this podcast.
Ooh,
the legendary Jesus. I have their book, God Level Knowledge Darts. This right here, like I won't say it saved my life, but like that's what hip hop did. But like this right here is what set me on my path to like do better. I wasn't like selling crack and shit. I was just like misguided. I didn't have a direction as a kid, honestly.
Right.
But I think this really helped me out a lot, because as much as I could have like people around me tell me, "Oh yeah, do this, do that, do this," I feel like it really didn't hit the same, because the people who would tell me it, like I couldn't see myself in them because of how like pushed away I felt as a kid.
Makes perfect sense.
With Jesus and Miro, like you have two Caribbean dudes, first generation Americans,
right,
and huge hip hop fans, all that, and they make the toilet jokes. They do like political commentary and stuff,
right?
And it's like hearing their advice on this and really like set the path to be like, yo, I can be a functioning adult and still listen to 36 Chambers at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I can aspire towards a 401k and still like, you know what I mean, like listen to like cheat codes from Black Thought featuring Danger Mouse and all that. Like this, like that's what helped me out a lot, and that's one of the fandoms I'm part of. Big Bodega Hive,
Bodega Boys, yes sir.
Right, Bodega Boys for life. And then besides that, I'm also big into Magic the Gathering. See the cards on me. Yeah,
okay,
I love.
Cool. What the fuck? Y'all cool as fuck.
Thank you. We tried. We're cool as shit. What about you? So, what is the fandom that you're a part of that isn't the anime community?
Greek mythology. So like Percy Jackson. I have all the books. I mean, I like marine biology. Like I'm into like the ocean and like ocean life. You know what I mean? Yeah, obviously I'm a gamer. Obviously that.
I can't swim with that.
Okay, period. See, we're on the same page.
I'm a gamer. I read a lot. I got a book called Imposters that I'm still trying to finish. But yeah, no, I'm just like into a lot of things. I'm just a nerd, I guess, you know. So
right. I think it's beautiful that we as Black people can just share that, like, even outside of our own like markets, we are people, right? Yes. I think that's amazing. And funny you mentioned books and you mentioned being an author, because that leads me to my umpteenth question, which is that amazing album that's on Spotify right now, their eyes were watching Southside.
Yes.
Gotta ask.
Yes, it's after the book. I'm so glad people caught on. I'm sorry people caught on because I literally named the song Logan Killix for a reason. Like it wasn't like I just put it in it was just because. Like that was in there for a reason. The actual goal of that was to make it an album. It was supposed to have way more songs on it.
Right.
But I wasn't part of a label. I ended up having to leave because I was getting too political and they didn't like that. So I left. It was super small. It was a small label, but I had to leave. So I couldn't even finish the album, honestly. So I just dropped those 3 as a mixtape to just give y'all something so I can hear and work with and at least be able to hear like where I'm coming from. I really made the album was really about like me trying to find my own independence as a person, not even as like a woman, I guess as a person. Like generally I just I want to be an independent adult. And it's a little hard to be an independent adult when it feels like for me when I watched the movie for I was watching God, it just kind of felt like Black women are always kind of trying to like we're always meant to like be with a man to help make us feel like we're important, I guess. Like we're always meant to like just be the trophy, basically. And I felt like in every instance of her life, it was always a man. Like no shade, it was always a man. Like it's nothing she could do about like it's always a man being there, and it was always a man like trying to bring her down or like build her up, or it was just too much with other people. I just didn't want I don't want my confidence and my like independence to come from other people generally, not even just men, just people.
That makes sense.
So the album was gonna be about that, but as of right now, it just has 3 songs. So here we are. But
I think that's fire that I think that does show a lot in the work. Right? That their eyes watching Southside, even from the fact that you use like the TVs in your background. Because I think in that case, right, like stop me if I'm wrong, because this is your work, right?
I don't know.
But like the way that you have the TVs behind you, and it's like, especially in this day and age, a lot of people watch their TVs a lot more than watch anything else. It seems like those TVs were the eyes watching you.
Yes, exactly. That is literally. Thank you for being smart. Oh my gosh, literally, I feel like it's so hard to explain my concepts and inspirations. Like I said, I'm a Beyonce fan. You know, Beyonce got like 30 clues in everything.
Oh no, for sure. Like
that's kind of like my goal. Like it's the symbolism thing. Like people are always watching TV. No one wants to read a book. Pick up a book and read a book. Forget the TVs. TVs are not working right now. Go read this book and figure out what's going on here, and then come back to me when you're done. But you know. Right? People just saw TV and was like, "Oh my God, SZA," and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess, yeah, sure." Period, SZA. I love that though.
I mean, shout out SZA though.
But, shout out SZA.
But I think that it's great that you put that much thought into your work, because it shows to the right audience, and I think that's another point that's important, and why it's important to like have community and to have that representation, because that representation then makes a community, because you have people who see the same image and then see the same reflection of themselves in it. Exactly. And then now they want to then make a community to where people then get to be seen by other people in that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly that.
I think it's fine that you put that together. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Now, I was doing my research. I'll do my Google.
I'm
doing the knowledge. I'll do the knowledge.
Man, do his research. Why is one thing he do his research?
You already know. Like when that anime court come back, yeah, it's gonna be federal level research. Puerto Rico's out of niggas, boy.
I got a question though. I mean, my question is, you're going on tour, right? Who you bring with you on tour? Like which artist?
Ooh.
Okay, it's my tour, right? I'm not opening for nobody.
It's your tour.
My tour. Okay. I'm gonna bring Megan. That's kind of I'm gonna bring Megan.
Of course.
Definitely gonna bring Zero, only because I want to hear Mostly Dawn. I have to hear that song. Like that's like favorite song of all time. That's like the Houston anthem. I have to hear that song. So Zero gonna be there. Paul Wall gonna be there because he's always there somehow. I want Lauryn Hill to be there so bad. You know, she really, like when she performs, she's not the most fond of touring, but I want her to come. I still want her to come. I just like a lot of people, but like
it's gonna show up late.
It's funny. And then Doechii, of course. Doechii has to be there because I just need that. I need that energy. Like I need Doechii's energy. She's just so like.
That's cool, right? That's cool. Who's opening though?
This nigga.
You named some headliners, but who's opening though?
I did. Okay, I have a friend. Her name is Sevyn, Sevyn. She also raps. I want her to open for me for sure. Absolutely. Okay. Like, I love how she raps. She's LA, but she raps a real Houston, LA mixed together. She's really good. Love her. But I would have
okay.
Let's say if you're gonna have Doechii or Megan open, that's crazy.
Right, I couldn't do that to them. That's messed up.
I personally would say Doechii just so I can hear Alter Ego.
Real.
Alter
I saw
Ego.
her on Halloween. Her concert was on Halloween in Houston. House of Blues and saw her. She tore that stage down. She did so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I had a great time.
You missed the plot juice. If we bring Doechii and she opened, that means she gonna be Rico's. I need to hear Swan Bitches. That's all I got to say.
Real, yes. Oh my god, Rico Nasty, I love her. Yes, I love her so much.
I need to hear that on stage one time. You know what I mean?
I was bring all the rappers out. I'll bring everybody out. Just have them backstage. They all come out when they're ready. Just have everybody come out when they're ready. That's all.
Honestly, that'd be amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious right here.
I fully believe that. I fully believe that.
Not Lauren Hill at the mall.
He was at the mall. That's crazy.
I fully believe that. I do.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll shout out Lauren Hill for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Love my girl though. Boiled Peanuts. Oh, I love that song. What the fuck is a boiled peanut? I love that song. I love that song. I used to get on her. I actually did a remix to the Nas the River. I just didn't post it. I gotta get back on that. And
please do. Like what? But no,
yeah.
In that case, next big question has to be. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw your question back at you. So, who would you have on tour with you if you're a musician? Or even better, since unless you do music on the side, so I don't know. But like, if you're a podcast, like let's say God forbid, you CubanLinx break up, we're beefing. My Bugatti budget has finally gotten out of control. I just can't keep up with the parts anymore, so I'm just finessing. I'm stealing from the bank and the accountant shit, and you got to leave. Who would you want to do the intro theme to your podcast?
I love how drastic that situation was. That was so drastic.
I know it went the Bugatti budget. Like it's crazy, bro.
Hey, look, man, I got to make sure the alternator working.
Real.
Who's gonna do the intro? Give me Southside. Anyway, let's move
Period. Period. I like that.
Honestly,
come on now.
Great answer.
Honestly, besides Southside's live camera fades, if I had to have anybody do an intro for my podcast, I'd have to say De La Soul.
Real.
Yeah, no. Well, for one, De La Soul, they're from Long Island. I was born there. And then two, one of the members, RP Dave, was actually is Haitian American. So like one of the most so a very prolific rap group had like a very prolific Haitian member of their crew, and I'm like that really helped to like solidify in me that like because I love hip hop, but I've always had a bit of like a conflict because like I'm Haitian American, so like I can't. So like I'm not Black American, even though like really race is a construct or whatever. Yeah, right. But ethnicity in this case, right?
Right.
Like I'm Haitian American, not Black American, so I can't. So like where I do wear the CubanLinx chains and all that, I sometimes do feel like an imposter because I feel like I'm in hip hop culture, but like there's no DJ D's-Neff. D's-Neff just means 19 in Creole. There's no DJ Akasson. There's no DJ Griot. You know what I'm saying? There's no MC Vagabond, right? But and then plus, of course, you could say, but what about Wyclef? We don't talk about Wyclef.
Y'all hate Wyclef, bro.
Really? I didn't know that.
After the whole Yele IET situation, we don't talk about Wyclef.
You don't like the sport?
Nigga's banned from Haiti. He's banned from Haiti.
So Yele IET was pretty much like a donation thing that Wyclef was a face of. He may not have been running the committee or whatever, but he was a face of it, and he was working with people to get it popping. Right. But at the same time that was popping off, a lot of money went missing from Haiti, and that was even before Michel Martelly dipped out with $2 million. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, and so a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, Yele IT may have just been a front to like get that money going," but like Wyclef hasn't commented on it, and not a lot of people do comment on it, and because of that. Sorry, and that's also. I mean, besides that, he was also trying to run for like president of Haiti, but he couldn't because like he was born in America. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, so the only representation I had in hip hop was Wyclef, and then maybe Kodak Black, and he is a that motherfucker's got a rape charge. I'm not looking up to him.
Thank you for bringing that up, because no one seems to ever remember that he does. Like every time I said
that motherfucker has a pending charge. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care what he said in television. That nigga has a pending charge on them books. I'm not gonna look up. I'm not gonna look up to Kodak Black. So like knowing that like a member of De La Soul was Haitian and he also came from Long Island or whatever, like that really helped me understand. Like, yeah, I do have a place. Like when I do this hip hop shit, when I do wear the chains, when I do like say shit like "What up, my nigga," whatever, and it's beautiful. It's great because while I know that we all came from the same bus terminal, different bus stops, right?
Basically,
it also helps to know that like, yeah, niggas belong. Regardless of what bus stop you came from, niggas belong in this culture. But of course, right? Like also, but of course, right? That comes with a caveat of like, hey, if you didn't build it, hey, stay away from it. So in that case, yeah. So I know my limits. I know not to comment. I don't know to comment on shit. I know to only talk about what I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback on that because if I can't get Southside, then I probably want Wu-Tang because Wu-Tang for me is my favorite rap group, right? And of course, they were like the hood niggas selling dope, all that stuff, but they were also in the comic books. And me, I was born in the hood, raised in the hood. I'm not a hood nigga though, but I'm into nerd shit, comic books, games, anime, all that stuff, right? So it's like seeing hood niggas, and it's actually cool to be a nerd. Yeah, Wu-Tang was definitely like, yeah, if I can't get Southside, give me them on the intro. I want to hear Method Man, RZA, Jizza, all them.
Yeah, I like that.
What I mean? I like that. Oh, damn, we got a lot of comments. Oh, shoot. Where's Southside from?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that comment. Originally, I am from Louisiana. I was born in a little area outside Lake Charles called Welsh, but I grew up in Houston. I came to Ayers Homes when I was like six. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm from. Sorry, I didn't see that comment at first. But yeah.
That's beautiful.
You famous. You got all these comments in here, man. Famous.
Please.
Lil Sims and
really
Westside
Holy James. Hey,
good too.
Holy James, that's my dude, man.
Westside Boogie and Lil Sims? Oh, that's ball knowledge. That's real ball knowledge.
Hey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Please.
Like, besides like Patty Cake and Chopstick with French Montana,
but now it's like a Cardi B song in my head, so I can't ignore it from No Flocking now. No shade.
Right. Was like it sound like when you step on a dog tail back. If one of your top three songs is a French Montana feature, I'm sorry.
So I only got one song and it's Rolling Peace. That's the only song I like.
My Kodak?
Yeah.
Valid.
And it's just because it's catchy. And I don't even like the Triple X nigga, but he on it too. I'm like, okay, they actually sound fire. But like, other than that, bro.
Exodus Tentacion, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I ain't rocking with either one of their music. So I'm like, hey, bro.
Don't like X? I mean, everybody likes it. That's one to ask.
Nah,
I mean,
get into him.
Ask?
I honestly, after the whole him apparently maybe having had beat up his like pregnant baby.
He beat their love. He did.
Yeah, no, in that case, I'm like, I can't continue with it.
I can't do it. It's hard for me, honestly, and that too is kind of hard as an artist because people will ask you, how do you feel about this artist? And I'm like, you don't want me to tell me how I feel about this artist. I'm not going to say anything nice. I have that same issue with Chris Brown a lot. People ask me a lot about Chris Brown. The first thing I say is, I don't like him. Don't talk about him to me. I'm good. But as an artist, it's kind of hard because they're like, well, you kind of being a hater. I'm like, I'm not really being a hater. He's like evil. So I don't like him as a person. I don't know.
Sidebar, but let's say sidebar. Chris Brown is so evil. Nigga tried to go to court over a defamation case because of an HBO documentary, right? The motherfucking court was like, yeah, no. Not only is what they're saying are true, you did that shit. Not only that, they fairly reported on it, and also they were like, yo, you can't call this slander because this like documentary is the best publicity you've ever had.
honestly,
there was a reason
has gotten into an assault charge like every year for the past like 10 years, and everyone just ignores that and they think that I'm just talking about Rihanna. It's not just Rihanna, it's everybody else too. They keep just beating everybody else except for Ocean. She got his ass.
I know for sure. See, hey, telling you, There's a reason why Frank Ocean ain't put out an album. He ain't have to.
Right? Exactly. He need to.
He laid tracks and he laid hands on niggas.
He did not need to. That's real. I don't like Drake either, but that's just because I haven't liked him in a while. I've liked him for a very long time.
I was like, with Drake, it's just I don't know about any moral failings. I'm just like, his music isn't bad. It's just like,
not at all.
It's just like Kendrick's is better. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
that part. That's all it is.
Honestly, yeah.
This is from the Kendrick.
It's kind of like if Sprint still existed and then there was T-Mobile. I don't hate Sprint. I just like T-Mobile.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Straight up what it is, bro. Up and down. Up and down. But yeah. And then I guess one more question before we get into amazing like next part of the interview is honestly, as you know, this is an anime podcast, and so we have to ask the essential question: top 5 anime.
Okay, I can probably only give y'all 3. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Like, I just started getting anime. My friends and my sister watch it all the time, so I'm just trying to like get with them and like get with the program. But right now, I'm watching My Hero Academia. But I kind of got pretty far in that because I started watching that first. Demon Slayer is really good so far. I like that one. Okay. Inuyasha is good. Inuyasha is like real like girly. I don't know, it's cute. I like Inuyasha. That was cute.
No, it's definitely for the girls.
Yeah, that was. But I also like cartoons. So the ones I'm naming are like definitely good cartoons. I just started watching Assassination Classroom. I definitely would not make it in that classroom. So I would not make it in that shit.
Wait, how Catch Your Body is crazy.
The one with the volleyball. I think it's like I don't want to say it wrong, but it's like the volleyball anime.
Yeah, Haikyuu, yeah.
Yeah, that I started that too. That's pretty good too. I like the school settings and the cartoons. That's my whole vibe. So like that's why I watch all the like childish ones. But eventually, I started solo leveling. It was just a lot. It was a lot going on.
It is.
It's really good. It was just a lot going on. So that one was good. And then I started watching.
That's a lot of oral farming.
Samurai. Does that count? Afro Samurai, does that count?
Yeah, that's good.
I watched that one too. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
And plus, it was made by one of the greatest producers of all time.
I'm gonna give you a recommendation. Watch Classroom of the Elite. Classroom of the Elite.
Classroom of the Elite. Okay, period. I'm writing down.
If you like Classroom, watch Classroom of the Elite.
Okay.
Also, period. If you like classrooms, I would highly recommend Nichijou. Okay. That shit's funny. It's a. And then Nichijou is just like Nichijou.
Period. Okay. Period. We on there.
Thank you, Jay Sakai. You know, we trying to put people on. We trying to put people on to the right stuff. And so in that case, now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. What's going to happen is we're going to go through the anime playlist. In this segment, what's going to happen is I'm going to show you an anime character and give you a brief description, and you're going to tell me what you think they would have on their playlist based off of their description.
Okay. So, I might give you a lot of female artists, just so y'all know, just in advance.
No, please, yes, diversity, yes. So, First off, we have Astro Boy, one of the oldest anime characters in existence. He appeared on TV screens in 1963. For reference, Astro Boy existed longer than Black people had civil rights.
Oh God. Okay, like, so no Black person would he listen to.
Yeah, but he was like right before the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Maybe.
So in that case, what else? Created by the father of manga. His story is pretty much a reference to like post-war, or was a reference to like post-war Japan. So right after the Civil War, and not Civil War, World War II. God, Jesus. I don't know why I fucked that up. And then also Astro Boy was designed very childish because he was made after Dr. Tema's dead son. So yeah. What are you thinking?
That was nice.
He kind of gives. Someone said Daft Punk in the chat. That was kind of funny. I actually kind of agree with that. But he kind of gives me. You know that song from Madagascar? Hold on, I gotta find it. I gotta find it first. I think it's like called like American something. Hold on, I find it. To make sense. That's your part. He's like real robotic looking. That's why I can't think of no Black artist he listens to because he probably would not.
He's a robot. He's a robot.
He's a robot. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, hold on.
And like, he was characterized as kind of like an MLK figure in the show because the kind of esque because he was definitely supposed to be like one of the good ones because like in the show like robots and humans don't get along very well, and then he helps like this one president on Mars not get assassinated and shit. It's like
I didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay. Normal Girl by SZA. Does that count? Can I do that? I feel like he would like Normal Girl by SZA because like he's a robot and like they're all like beefing with each other or whatever. So like I'm sure he want to be a normal person and not have to do all this beefing with people. So
yeah, he does have a lot of conflict with his humanity for sure.
Okay, see, there you go. Period. Normal Girl. Period.
Okay, and then in that case, next on the list is going to be Vash the Stampede from Trigun. Ever the reluctant fighter, Vash was a living contradiction. He's gifted with superhuman fighting abilities, but also a superhuman capacity for compassion and kindness. He's a character who suffered countless scars and wounds to protect his own body, on his own body to protect others, even the very villains he was trying to stop. Vash is called the humanoid typhoon because utter destruction tends to follow him wherever he goes. There's a huge bounty on his head, but in reality, he is humanity's secret guardian angel, the wild planet of Gunsmoke, on the wild planet of Gunsmoke. And pretty much, Vash Stampede is very much love and peace. He is a extreme pacifist to the point where he is willing to die so others will live.
Right. That kind of reminds me of gospel music for some reason. I'm not gonna give him a gospel song. He doesn't give gospel. It's not
funny enough, in the last episode of Trigun, he is carrying a cross.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, period. Okay, he might be like Maverick City music type of, that might be his vibe.
Hey.
I'm gonna give him like, I want to say Kingdom, but I feel like he's talking about him like, giving up. That could be any gospel song. I just give him the entirety of Maverick City music and then the entirety of like Deliver Me by Leandria Johnson and what is that pastor's name, Lord?
Take your time.
Give me a second, I gotta think. Hold on. Oh, Donald Lawrence. Never mind, I figured it out. Yeah. That's what he gives. He gives like, I'd have to like, if he's the type of person that would put himself in danger before others to save them, I feel like gospel music kind of gives that vibe in a way.
Right.
Even if it's like Christians putting their way in front of each other, like putting themselves in front of other people to like save them, or God doing it for the Christians. I think that's probably a good comparison.
Oh, he just took Ultralight Beam out of his playlist. That's also funny because like his like ultimate move, the Angel Arm, is an Ultralight Beam.
Oh. Maybe he also like Playboy Cardi. I don't know where that came from. That's kind of random, but he might like Playboy Cardi just a little bit.
The hairdo. I think it might be the hairdo, and also he is wearing a whole lot of red.
True. See,
all right, man.
But also in the series, like the color red is a continuous motif, especially in Vash's case. He got the red coat from Rem, and Rem was talking about how red in a lot of situations represents courage and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Yeah. So no.
Period.
Next we have Lelouch Lamperouge. Lelouch is one of the best examples of a hero gone astray. As often happens in the dramatic series, his good intentions paved the road to a dark place. The words, the ends justify the means, were his mantra, but his desire to right wrongs and create a better world for his sister led him to become the exact kind of despot he was trying to fight against. His rise and downfall was almost Shakespearean in nature, as his own pride and arrogance cloud his judgment, and he misses out on what was truly important. So, imagine a tragic hero. Imagine Light from Death Note, stuff like that.
I kind of, for some reason, think of Family Feud by Jay-Z and Beyonce. I think it's the sister part that kind of made me think of that. That whole song was about him, like, basically being like, I thought I was bigger than the program, and I started, like, trying to do things that were making me feel like I was, like, that, I was Jay-Z, and then I cheated on my wife and ruined my entire, like, the entire thing, and now I have to fix it. Like, that's what that's kind of giving. So I'm going to give him
right
by Jay-Z. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I can see that. I can really see that. Yeah, I can see that a lot. Mm-hmm. And also, any excuse for Lelouch to just like come out to that.
Exactly right.
Run. That'd be fire. And then like Yagami. So very much like diabolical, calculating, determined to remake the world in his own image. He is exactly Lelouch, but just without the evil Sharingan.
So he's nice. He's a good person.
Well, no, he's very evil. He just doesn't have the little. He just doesn't have the little eyeball thing that control people. He manipulates people using words. Also, Light's character remains complicated throughout the series. His ultimate goal is to make the world a happier, safer place. His idealism and nobility shine through, even when he doesn't have the Death Note. Lynx's ownership. Pretty much, Light is trying to make the world a better place, just like Lelouch, but his god complex gets in the way and turns him into a absolute monster.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something for the weekend.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of The Weeknd.
Really?
But I could actually hear him more. I could see that. That would make sense. That sounds like The Weeknd generally. It's only because I feel like The Weeknd makes like the music that Brent Faiyaz makes, that real toxic relationship thing, and I'm trying to listen to that too much because I don't have time. I don't have time to manifest that in my life. I'm good.
That is fair.
2011 Drake is crazy.
2011 Drake. Actually, you know what? That actually is a good. Okay, well, no, I'm gonna go Drake from this was last year. It's a certain song. He got a woman, of course.
Oh yeah, The Weeknd was writing back then for him. That's funny.
Okay, yeah, well that also adds up. I couldn't tell you this. You gotta look up Drake because yeah. Actually, he doesn't seem like the type to be upset about that. Let's see. Yeah, her loss.
There was a girl that was simping over him, and he was using her the whole time.
Yeah.
Really? Giveon. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry.
Whoa. What did my boy do? What did my boy do?
That man has cheated on several women so many times.
However, that's crazy.
He can sing so well. I would say I'll give him.
Bro, that man called a stray.
Still your best by Giveon. Giveon is an evil man. Great song. Great singer though. Great singer.
Oh man, my man called a stray, bro. That's crazy.
Sorry.
But hey, Giveon.
Giveon's weirdo.
Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All right.
My man right here, though.
The arch nemesis of the Joestar family and the first of two JoJo entries onto our list. Dio Brando is delectably detestable villain. Raised by an abusive father at an early age, Dio dedicated himself to destroying the Joestar family after being taken as an orphan. From tormenting the family to torturing their pets, Dio's evil only grew once he had found the stone mask, a relic which had turned those who wore it into vampires. A fate he will later. At one point, Dio even used it to create an army of undead followers, including diabolical figures like Jack the Ripper, showing just how evil he really was. One of anime's greatest antagonists, Dio later became a stand user, adding to his terrifying and terrible power set.
Okay.
So the first season of JoJo's, this man Dio killed the family dog, kissed the MC's girlfriend, gave her first kiss,
non-consensually,
and then smoked his pops in one season, which was like what, 6 episodes?
Can I give him Suge Knight? He sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him Suge Knight generally. I don't even know a song, but he just sounds like he don't listen to music. He might listen to maybe listen to Michael Myers noises as he goes to sleep. He sounds terrifying. And
then he tortured one family for generations. Like every generation, he was torturing them.
I'm gonna give him Suge Knight just as a person. I can't even give him a song. He just gives. I listen to gunshots at night to go to sleep. He sounds scary.
The Goosey and the gunshots at night is crazy. Not ASMR gun violence.
Exactly.
So next we have Gone Freaks. Father figures loom large over our favorite anime characters, and none more so than Gon. This boy's life has been defined by the absence of his father. Jesus Christ.
My God.
And it inspires his quest to become a hunter and send him on an epic quest to realize his quote-unquote dead father is actually alive. Raised in the forest by his aunt, Gon is closely attuned to nature and animals, making him a skilled hunter. But despite these skills, he is still a kid who can be impatient, impetuous, and ill-tempered. That rarely gets in the way of his determination to become the best hunter he can be, though. That juxtaposition of coming-of-age story and fantasy make Gon and Hunter x Hunter one of the most relatable and fun anime series and protagonists ever.
Okay, no shade to the creator. I kind of thought of the song, what is the name of that song about his dad? Do I look like him? That song, him. That's the name of the song. Him. Yeah.
I mean,
that's what the
correlation. Does have the crazy haircut and the color green.
Yeah, right. It's the correlation kind of made. I wouldn't give him anything from old Tyler because he might not be able to handle that, but I would give him that song. That song for sure, yeah.
Like he goes old Tyler like later in the series. Like there's a whole arc where he's just like, fuck it, I'm killing people.
Okay. Right now he's in Pharmacopoeia era, Pharmacopoeia Flower Boy area. That's kind of what he's giving right now.
Flower Boy era, that fits.
Yeah.
My man here said Kid Bob, which is crazy.
He's not listening to Kid Bob. He's getting kids bopped. He's getting kids killed. He's knocking niggas off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we have Major Makoto Kusanagi. Yep, our first female entry into the series. I think so. Hang on, let me make sure.
Oh, perfect. Actually.
Yep, first female entry. Yep. There we go. So, Major Makoto Kusanagi is the driving force behind Ghost in the Shell franchise. The story often descends into a long dialogue about political drama, but Makoto keeps things interesting. She's not just a participant in all the political intrigue; she's a master of it, proving that she's more than a pretty face behind the gun. She's also a capable detective, often going solo to root out the truth behind the cases she's working, and does it all while surrounded by a male-centric supporting cast. Makoto was a stunning example of a strong female character that didn't need to have her feminism make a statement. She simply was who she was, and everyone respected that without question. But her greatest use is as a platform to speak on the nature of humanity in a technological age. She's a human mind that has been stuck in an artificial body since childhood, and her life and trials bring up the old question: what does it mean to be human?
I would like to give her Boom Bap by Doechii, but I also kind of want to give her Song 25 by No Name because the whole aspect part of it, and I feel like No Name is a really good job of doing that, even with it being like a male-centered like industry that she's in. So I would give her one of those, and then Boom Bap makes sense with the whole like with her trying to like be like more than a pretty face and just showing that she can do more than just like sit here and just be pretty like that. I think that gives Boom Bap by Doechii for those.
I'm telling you, it's.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's the vibe. See, and I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking Boom Bap by Doechii because of Doechii's commentary on hip hop in that song.
Right. Yeah.
And now we have Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. Though he's seen by those within the world, Attack on Titan as a hero. Tech 9 is crazy. As a hero, Levi Ackerman's brutality isn't only directed at the giant monsters he hunts. It makes sense that he's a complex character, as he was modeled on one of pop culture's most infamous and violent anti-heroes, Rorschach from Watchmen. Skirt! I'm sorry. Let me pause that real quick.
Okay.
Fun fact about Rorschach, in the comic books, he's a white supremacist.
Oh!
Yes. To the point where when the comedian gets killed in the series, he investigates his case not because it's the right thing to do, but because he felt the comedian didn't do anything wrong, when the comedian was also well known for committing war crimes during, wait for it, the Vietnam War. Yes, he was having barbecues in Vietnam, if you catch my drift. Yes, he's a terrible human being. And Rorschach defended him. So yeah, just before we get into this, because a lot of people get Rorschach confused, because the movie depicts Rorschach as an anti-hero, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm a cop and I want to kill bad people and whatever. They depict him as the puncher and that. But you know, he is actively a white supremacist in the comic books. Fun fact, kids.
Was modeled based on him, or was it?
He's based off the movie Rorschach, of course, because Levi is not a white supremacist in the movie.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. He's based off of the movie Rorschach, so hence why a strong sense of justice. He was ready to kill people, things like that. Okay.
I was gonna give him a Kanye song, and things white supremacists kind of threw me off. I don't want to sound like I was being a dickhead, but I kind of want to give him "Famous" by Kanye. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I just feel like he's the type that kind of like if his whole thing is like being in, like fighting against like anti-heroes whatever, but he also has this whole like complexity to his character. Has he ever gone crazy? Has that ever happened? Or should he just stay the same the whole time?
I mean, he's pretty much been just him. Like the most that's happened is like there was one time when he was like sliding on niggas in a wheelchair. That shit's crazy.
Oh, okay, period. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe
I would be down for Kanye. I mean, honestly, I'd say, ironically enough, black skinhead. just because like very much all of Levi's scenes are very much like because like when you get into like the crux of like Black Skinhead, right? It's a song that's supposed to be about like that's supposed to be like, oh, I am here to like this is me. This is like my first sign of rebellion. And you have someone whose character arc is based off of what he rebels against. First, he's rebelling against society as a criminal. Then he ends up rebelling against the Titans. Then he ends up rebelling against society and the Jaegerists and things of that nature.
That actually makes a lot of... Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, I want you my answer. I don't want you to take this no more. I don't want you to no more. Let me something else. It's not on this album. I think it's on the College Dropout. Sure not.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I want to... This whole album is so good, Lord Jesus. Maybe not even listen to this album. Kanye's just a really good artist. It's really stressing me out just a little bit. I might steal my answers on if I'm looking for his no more, but
no, that's fine.
I had to answer in my head that was better than that. Just that was in there. It's in there.
All right. Next on the list we have Kakashi from Naruto.
I've heard that name.
Yep. And very much is Kakashi, masked guy, you know, very charming, man. Okay. Earl Sweatshirt is crazy. Even though, I'll be honest,
Earl Sweatshirt and Usher in the same playlist is so wild, bro.
Earl Sweatshirt and Usher in the same playlist is like putting a honey pack on Hot Wings. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga.
That's hilarious. That's
just crazy. All right, so it's tough to outshine a lead character in his own series, but Kakashi pulled it off and often outranked Naruto in popularity polls. Makes sense. He's a complex character with an iconic design and a laid-back attitude that just exudes cool. He's the kind of teacher that everyone wishes they had. Smart, reliable, chill, and utterly devoted to his students. He's saved Naruto's bacon countless times during his journey to maturity, and where Naruto himself was formulaic and predictable, Kakashi... Formulaic, but what the... Who's writing this shit? But so Kakashi had many surprising traits that helped him steal the show, including his habit of reading erotic love novels. Jesus Christ. So yeah, Kakashi has a storied history that's full of sadness, loss, and retribution. Some of the most poignant. NF is insane.
I don't know about that.
Fucking girl. NF, yo.
That's pretty messed up. I don't even know. I wasn't gonna say that.
Kakashi has a story.
I was gonna give him an Outkast song, low key. Because it's relatable, chill, utterly devoted. That whole thing kind of gives me like either ghetto music or it's a song on the. It's an ATL Aliens. Let me make sure I'm not tripping because I don't want to be incorrect in saying this name. Oh no, So Fresh So Clean. That's what I was thinking of. That's the whole like personality trait explanation. I feel like he was like that song. He was like
honestly like given that like Kakashi like as a character is mostly just for oral farming because like he don't really provide much to the plot, but like that boy just be that oral farming dip, bro.
Outkast has great oral farming. Anything to just stand there.
I think that nigga died oral farming against pain. Kakashi bumping Buster. Who is what? Oh no, he is not busting. He's not jamming Buster Rhymes. All right, now here's one where I already have a thing in mind.
Okay.
Guts from Berserk. The horror, fantasy, action anime Berserk was set in a cruel fantasy world so horrible it makes the Game of Thrones setting look like a child's playground. A brutal place needed an equally brutal hero, and that man was Guts. Born from a corpse that was left hanging from a tree, his life didn't get any easier from there. Guts goes through many trials and tribulations. It's hard to keep track. He sees his friends and loved ones get brutalized or killed, or both, and eventually loses an arm and an eye. You have to be a badass or a bootlicker to survive in that kind of world. You can guess which one Guts picked. What makes Guts truly great is that he just does, although he does just swing a big ass sword around all the time, he actually is a thoughtful person. He employs a great deal of tactical thinking in his fights, and in those first moments between battles, Guts does a lot of talking and listening. And we see the story through the eyes of a man who has every reason to detest the world, but is still fighting to protect the good in it. Guts served as a template for many heroes that came after him. The ridiculously big sword he wields in the Berserk manga arguably started the trend of big-ass swords in anime. which spread two characters like Cloud Strife and Ichigo Kurosaki.
Okay, so the violent thing is really what got me clearly. I was gonna give him Crazy by Boosie Badass. On the part where he's like, I pistol whipped that nigga for 40 minutes straight. That's what that remind me of.
Run me my shit, yep.
Give him that. I'll give him that. Not because he's a bad person, but more so because that's his like his whole persona of being like the nigga that's pistol whipping niggas. This sounds insane. So I'm gonna give him
No, for
that.
sure. I mean, to give you more context on why that's true, one of his first feats in the show is murdering 100 niggas solo.
There you go. See? There you go.
Pick the King Von song, really.
Or
Yeah,
that. Crazy
like
Story would be great for him.
And that's like base. That is base, bro. That's before he even meets Skull Knight. That's before the 40 Eclipse. That's before he gets the Berserker armor. And base guts murdered 100 niggas straight.
Yeah, that song fits him. That or nothing. Look, either one, but them songs fit him.
Honestly, yeah. All right, next we have Arsène Lupin. Well, in this case, since it's Lupin the Third, it'll be Arsène Lupin, le troisième. For all my French speakers out there. But yeah, for those who don't know, Arsène Lupin is also the antagonist to none other than legendary detective Sherlock Holmes.
Period.
Only in this case, Sherlock Holmes is Zenigata. But so in the early 70s, anime was still getting a foothold as a legitimate and profitable form of entertainment. It was largely seen as a vehicle for either dramatic stories or children's tales, but Lupin brought adult comedy to anime into the forefront. Although his adult-oriented themes took a while to catch on, eventually his lecherous tactics and suave handling of epic heists brought grown-ups firmly into anime and proved to Japanese studio execs that this kind of title can make them money. From Rome to Paris to Rio, Lupin traveled far and wide in search of booty, both kinds. It was Lupin's love for women and his dirty mind that provided much of the comedy in the series. It was the first time racy humor found itself in popular anime. But the most beautiful part of the anime is that Lupin, of the anime version of Lupin, is that he's much more chivalrous than his manga counterpart. The anime version of the character was much more appropriate for the times. And for his role as a leading man of anime, Lupin was regarded as the world's greatest thief, and with his gang of pals, he went about stealing the world's most valuable things. But he enjoyed stealing much more than the keeping, and often just gave away the things that he stole. And it wasn't just a thief for the sake of thieving. He often used his skills to help people in trouble and to right injustices. He was almost a modern-day Robin Hood, but with way more style and panache.
So am I going off the anime version or the manga version?
Oh, this is the anime. You're going off the anime version.
Okay. I don't want to give him a mean because he doesn't sound like a terrible character. He just sounds like he's horny. I don't know if that makes sense.
He's the cool nigga that steals. Like,
that sounds cool. Okay, that's not a problem.
You're a swell motherfucker.
I would say Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. I feel like he listens to Queen.
That's a good one. I was thinking about a rock song specifically earlier, but I don't know. He just kind of gives me like cool ass nigga. Like maybe like listen to like.
Honestly, as much as
Wait, really?
He listens to IDK is crazy. No, he listens to ASAP Rocky for sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
Pretty Flacco Jody.
I was literally thinking that song. That's crazy.
Like he addressing ass nigga.
I was thinking that or Fashion Killer.
Definitely Fashion Killer. I can see Fashion Killer way more. Yeah.
So he seems to he might be a Ken Carson type of vibe. That's the whole fashion nigga thing. So that might be his vibe. He might fuck with the Ken Carsons and the Playboy parties and all of that in the world.
Wearing them Doc Martens that give you like three inches of height.
Yes, and the jeans that are 3 times their size. You have to put a belt on. I think that's what he kind of gives that. He kind of gives it.
Not them jean clothes jeans.
Maybe his body. Maybe it's his song. I don't know. Like I can't think of that.
That's wild.
That might be his song. That kind of that. Yeah.
No, I can see it. Let's move on. Let's see. Oh, Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. The impact of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure can't be understated. That's why more than one of the cast has made it onto our list. Jotaro Kujo is a particularly notable addition to the fantastic series by Hirohiko Araki. He is one of the first of the heroic family line to be introduced with a stand. The superpowers, which are the visual manifestations of a willing soul. These would go on to play an important part in the greater lore of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And Jotaro Kujo's Star Platinum stand helped to make him a vital character. Like the rest of the Joestar family, Jotaro Kujo is a dramatically stylish figure who has become a fan favorite and also happens to be the most recognizable member of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cast.
So what is his thing? Like what other?
Like so his thing is very much like he is the nonchalant dreadhead, very much nonchalant dreadhead.
Immediately Future.
Yep.
I need a certain song though, because Not Wait For You. He's not nonchalant enough for that song. The song.
I'll say Pardon Me, the one with Lil Yachty.
Pardon Me is a good one. I wasn't thinking about that.
Because like I feel like Pardon Me, it's very much a song that celebrates like that very nonchalant style. Like even the chorus, like Pardon Me, I've been like it's a very tongue-in-cheek nonchalant. Right?
I was gonna say Puffin on Zooties or I'm That Nigga, but I feel like Puffin on Zooties might be his thing more because it's real. That's like the nonchalant dreadhead final boss song. Like they all
very much so. Puffin on Zooties, oh yeah, no, Puffin on Zooties is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy.
I respect the call.
I'm a nonchalant. So whatever.
Upsell, it's your favorite character.
Yeah, who lied to you?
It's your goat.
Yeah, right.
Is there a cool? Also, that's crazy. Zoro's right behind Tanjiro. They got some. They do your man dirty, bro. They do your man dirty.
Hey, that's not my nigga.
They do your homie so bad. Nigga.
That is not my homie.
Yo, the first One Piece niggas number 13 is crazy. You got the bottom half of the list, bro. Pick your man's up.
Whatever.
Pick your homie up.
Yeah.
But is there any cooler character than Roronoa? God, they're using his first. Yeah, no, bro. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? It's hard to think of many. Seeing as he's essentially a semi-pirate with green hair, epic scars, and his trademark 3 swords. But that's only part of the reason why he made it on our list. One of the Shoha Pirates' most formidable fighters. He's also a loyal advisor to Luffy. His reserved nature hides a serious and sincere soul who will stand by his leader. But that doesn't mean he'll always be happy about it. His signature over-the-top temper marked the only time he truly lets loose. Aside from when he's fighting, of course, like the best cantankerous characters, Roronoa has a sweet-hearted side that often appears when helping those in need, even strangers.
I was gonna say Euphoria by Kendrick because like the beat change gets like real violent, like it's real crazy. The over the top temper thing in the beginning it's not calm, but it's calmer than the end at the very least.
Very much, yes.
I'd probably give him. Is he? I feel dumb asking if they're racist because I feel like that's not really important. But like if they're racist, listen to black people. So I mean, is he racist?
Well, so the running theme on the agenda piece side of the One Piece fandom is that Zoro's only ever fought black characters throughout the series, and so in that case, yeah,
the author of One Piece also said like if Zoro was a real person, his occupation would probably be a cop.
Okay, never mind. I think what I said back. No. That is not gonna work. I take that back. No Kendrick. Damn. Now I'm kind of Eminem. What's that one song? Damn, what is the Eminem song? Hold on, look it up. I think it's. I want to say it's the real Slim Shady. That's the full name of the song. Mm-hmm. Maybe he'd be more on that vibe. I want to give him a rap still. I just don't want to give him Kendrick. He don't give. That's not. If that's what how he acts, I don't want to give him Kendrick.
I know he's definitely one of those guys who saw the Super Bowl performance. Like, what are we doing here, guys? What is it about?
Y'all doing my man so wrong right now.
Honestly, Eminem was like the best thing I could have gave him. I almost gave him Machine Gun Kelly, so I gave him the best I could give him.
God, Jesus. Wild Boy would be crazy.
Machine Gun Kelly was crazy.
But also, I mean, he was technically pretty much Pirate Ice before he became a pirate.
He was bounty hunting pirates. It didn't matter who they looked like. It was just pirates in general.
But he didn't catch not a single pirate clearly because that boy was getting beat up by the Marines. I was getting beat up by the Marines, dog. But no, Like many
Can't stand y'all niggas, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Sweet Lord. All right, so like many of the most impactful heroes, Tanjiro's story begins with a great tragedy. As a young boy, his life was destroyed when the King of Demons killed his whole family. Well, almost all of them. In a final slight, his sister was turned into a half-demon. It was then that he vowed to become a demon slayer, cure his sibling, and defeat the Demon King. Even in the face of his grave past, Tanjiro is compassionate and sweet. His heroism, driven by love, as well as vengeance. His empathic nature gives him an upper hand when, as he can even find connections with the monsters he kills. Though Demon Slayer is a relatively new series, it has become a near instant smash hit. Not least because of the dynamic, kind, and heroic character at the center of the story.
They got some real sad, fucked up lives. I really hate this for them. Like honestly,
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You gotta hear is their family fucking getting killed. So I hate that for him.
His shit got popped. His family got popped. No, it was crazy.
I hate that for him. And his recommendation, his song recommendation might sound kind of crazy, but I feel like he would like YoungBoy. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like YoungBoy be talking about some traumatic shit, and
that's what I mean. Either YoungBoy or Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. He gives like something is wrong. Something is wrong with his head. That's why I say YoungBoy first. But something is wrong. It's not his fault, of course. But he didn't see some stuff, so he like his mind probably ain't there.
He definitely sees. He definitely.
I'm gonna give him for sure Mind Playing Tricks. Like I'm for sure like slip by that one. But he would like YoungBoy too. I'm sure he's something.
Also, plus, right? Ghetto Boys aren't they Houston natives?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So, see, you slick. Look at that. See, real. We got ball knowledge on the show. We got ball knowledge.
It was crazy.
All right, now we have L from Death Note. Not number 10 being him. Oh Lord,
My sister actually likes this character a lot. I bought her a shirt with him for Christmas.
Oh yeah, no, he's understandably so. He's actually a really cool character. Every good lead character needs a cook everything on high. It's crazy. So no, that's Inosuke. Inosuke cooks everything on high for sure. I know Inosuke is the type of nigga who will make cookies at like double the temperature, so they cook half as fast. Because he thinks that's a thing. Yeah, so every good lead character needs a challenge, and L provided the opposition that the Death Note series required to captivate fans. L listens to tap dancing audio was insane. L listens to She Knows, but just the beam part on repeat.
Some funny niggas in the chat today, bro.
That nigga is canonically autistic. But yeah, let me see. L provided the perfect opposition. The Death Note was hard for fans. L is an oddball for sure, with unkept hair and a disdain for shoes, and a penchant for crouching on chairs and eating junk food. He isn't exactly the image that brings to mind a master detective, but geniuses are quite eccentric, and L is certainly a good contrast to Light's sociopathic personality and the mask of perfection he wears. L is weird, a little creepy, and badly in need of some sun, but he's the good guy, and the pretty boy is the one trying to kill everybody. L is every bit as brilliant as Light, and the battle of wits between them created a dramatic tension that just kept fans starved for more.
Can I give him an album?
Yeah.
I want to give him Dark Times by Vince Staples.
Oh no, he definitely is the Vince Staples.
He's gonna give a Vince Staples ass nigga.
I can see that.
He's gonna give a Vince Staples ass nigga. I don't know.
No, but for sure. I feel like he definitely listened to Big Fish Theory. Entire album.
Right. That's what he's giving. Maybe if he's getting if he wants to be a little conscious, maybe Joey Badass, possibly.
He's definitely listened to Ascension by Gorillaz and turned up when Vince Staples did his part.
Exactly.
His verse is hard. I ain't gonna hold
you. When you can get a rock in the ground for the cheap was crazy. We get a Glock in the ground for the cheap was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
And now we have Himura Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin.
Ew. Boring anime. Anime so boring.
Oh.
And also the mangaka ordered a lot of cheese pizza. So let's keep that in mind, guys.
Yeah.
So arguably the template for other characters on this list like Vash, Kenshin brought to the anime scene a unique trait. He was a killer who wouldn't kill anymore. After years of being a hired sword and killing countless foes, he makes a vow to never deal in death again. But his vow is tested time and time as less virtuous people endanger the country's peace. Kenshin was a quite refreshing change of pace in the samurai genre at the time. He was quite feminine, often mistaken for a woman by viewers who weren't in the know. He was also one of the most polite characters in anime history. That is true. Everybody. Also, you say that is true a lot. Let us see. Frequently putting others before himself and speaking to them with the utmost respect and patience. On the surface, he's a model nice guy, the kind of person you'd expect to be a teacher, of course, not a warrior trying to atone for years of bloodshed. But woe to those who keep pushing his buttons, because underneath that serene exterior lies a ferocious beast. When Kenshin's hand is forced, he can go to a dark place and fall back into the habits that made him known far and wide as the most fearsome swordsman in the land. Although Kenshin's momentary lapses make him a complete badass and set the stage for some of the most epic sword battles ever animated, he always goes back to his sweet persona once the danger is gone. But in his solitary, quieter moments, he is gripped by his greatest fear that one day he will permanently revert to his former self and become a manslayer once more. Oh, that nigga got PTSD. That shit crazy.
Question might not be the smartest question. Did Corey Kenshin get his name from this?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah.
Yeah, because that comes to like but only until he found out that the nigga was gay. I feel like you would listen to. Was that Jimmy Cooks by Drake just because of the beat change?
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't even gonna go there. That's funny, actually. I wasn't even gonna go there.
That's not what I meant, but I like that interpretation more.
I was actually gonna give him. There's two songs. The first song I was gonna give him was gonna be like Untitled by D'Angelo. I don't know if he might like D'Angelo. If he gets staying for a woman and he's like trying to keep himself like real like mellow so he don't start getting back to being, I feel like D'Angelo would be good for him.
Oh, sure.
But I also was gonna give him this song. It's a song called Daughter by Beyonce. It's on her new album on Cowboy Carter. It's an Italian opera song. Basically in the song, she's singing about how she's trying to keep all the thoughts of, like, she just killed somebody. She killed her husband's mistress in the song. So now she's trying to focus on, like, Cowboy Carter's trying to focus on her, like, staying sane and she's asking, like, there's a part of the song where she says, Lord, help me from these fantasies in my head. She's trying to keep all, like, the stuff going on in her head out so she doesn't get back into trying to kill other people that have slept with her man, Cowboy Carter was. So yeah, I'll give her that song. I'm giving that song.
Yeah. Okay, I like the reference. I like the reference.
Yes, love me some Beyonce. I reference her a lot, so sorry in advance.
No, that's perfectly fine. My girlfriend loves Beyonce to death, so I too am now part of the Beehive as well.
Yes, period.
New nickname alert, Juice B. We out here. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we out here, I mean, it makes sense. She's a Southern girl. I'm a nigga from New York. Beyonce and Jay-Z.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
He don't listen to Jay-Z, but he finds Jay-Z is the icon despite all that's going on with.
That's real, actually. That's real.
Not all that's going on with his face.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna use that next time I talk about him. All's going on in his face. I'm gonna start using that.
That's wild.
Bro, he just got big lips. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. I'm finna use it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna send my group chat everything. Finna use the hell out of that.
Y'all finna kill me. Call that nigga ugly in the most polite way.
You'll be ugly.
Was bad. Niggas so big. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Okay.
We still got 10 more. Here's
often what we to be. God.
They didn't spell that right. That's what your fault.
Someone needs to proofread this shit. Please. I know I'm not tweaking. The Jay-Z comment almost killed me, but please. Heroes are often what we want them to be. powerful, capable, beautiful, confident, selfless, and with some carefully added flaws to make it relatable. But Shinji was different. He wasn't who we wanted him to be. He was instead. Instead he provided an uncensored look at who we are. He's hated for being a wuss, scared, whiny, creepy, hopeless. But what 14-year-old kid wouldn't be given what he's had to deal with? He's a character that challenges the audience by giving him a superficial, vicarious power of fantasy. Like in so many anime, he is pathetic, but that's what makes him great and a genuine work of art. Very much like, imagine Court's husband is crazy. I don't think he listens to The Kid Leroy, but that one song with NBA Youngboy.
That's a good one. That's actually a really good. That's actually a really good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
This nigga knows ball because he must have seen Neon Genesis Evangelion to make that comment.
Nigga, I know. Yeah, I know. First off, like back before I was happily taken by my amazing, beautiful girlfriend. Yeah, no, I was in them streets. Yes. This nigga listens to Logic like that shit's gospel.
Yes, Logic. Yes, exactly.
Y'all doing my niggas. Don't talk about Logic and NF, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Oh,
I mean,
that's so funny.
But like, I'm sorry, dog. Like I be trying to listen to NF. That nigga sound like default music.
I used to listen to Christian rap. NF used to be really popular with Christian rappers. Like he used to be like,
really?
Yes. Oh my gosh, he was like, he was up there with Christian. Him and Lecrae and Andy Mineo was all up there.
I can understand Lecrae. I don't know who the fuck Andy Mineo is.
Lecrae, Andy Mineo is good. Andy Mineo kind of reminds me of like. Damn, that's where. Never mind. Just listen to Andy Mineo. Never mind.
Andy Mineo is from where I'm from.
Oh really?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Nigga sounds Italian.
That's crazy.
I mean, not to say that him being Italian affects his music, but he just sounds like he's an upstate. That sounds like an upstate New York name. But yeah, Sailor Moon, Usagi. I mean, honestly, just by looking at Sailor Moon, what you thinking? I'm thinking Olivia Rodrigo.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna say old Katy Perry.
I can see that.
Maybe Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
I can see that.
Something real kid friendly. If she wanted to get turned maybe Crazy in Love by Beyonce, maybe.
She listens to the Cup song. She listens to that.
The Cup song, yes, the Cup song.
Oh, she never listens to the Cup song, man.
She might actually also listen to the entire soundtrack. She might be a theater kid, so that might.
Oh, definitely. She does some justice like a theater kid for sure.
Yeah, that might play a part in that too.
Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
I've heard of him. What does he do specifically though? Like, what is his thing? Like his.
All right, so you want me to give you the truth, or you want me to give you my synopsis?
The truth. Well, no, both. Me both.
All right, cool. So the truth is, Vegeta is what happens when you are disillusioned from a culture that you are no longer a part of, whether through mostly through genocide. Like he is no longer a part of the Saiyan culture because a lot of them niggas is dead as a motherfucker. Okay. And so from there, Vegeta has to trifle with that. I know he's definitely a Hotep. For sure. We was monkeys and shit.
Hold on.
We was apes.
Hold on. You already know me. I got my Vegeta meme. Hold on.
We was apes and shit. We was kid. Ooka.
Oh my gosh.
You can't trust in the human women, brother. Get you a Saiyan queen.
Salami, eggs, and bacon.
The struggle is up, my brother. Frieza is
up. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Boom. Yeah, see, I keep that meme on me at all times. You know what I mean? Look on
I've
me.
seen this before.
Sure. That's about to be my new profile picture on fucking Twitter and shit, nigga.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Oh Jesus. All right, Prince of the Sands. Yeah, so pretty much Right, so pretty much honestly, if I had to give him a song, I would say something like Gangsta Lean by H. I think I'm trying to get the name of the girl. I think it's either Old Town or H-Town. This song dedicated.
Right.
To my
Like
boy. Yeah. I was like, a lot of his backstory is just like it's him lamenting the fact that all the rest of his crew is dead.
Right.
He killed some of the niggas. Like he killed all the niggas.
Maybe Ski Mask. He might be a fan of Ski Mask. Ski Mask, literally, his whole friend group kind of is gone now, and he's kind of just like by himself trying to keep the whole like underground rap sound. I guess keep it up. Maybe Ski Mask. Maybe Ski Mask. Maybe Newtown. Oh, never mind. You wouldn't let that song. Never mind. Maybe not.
They nuked his plan.
Maybe not. Never mind.
I think it looked like Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside. Oh yes.
Doom, doom, doom. What? Pills on the blue.
Oh my gosh.
Next we have Spike Eagle. Just on the earphones around the neck. I'd say that nigga listen to that nigga listen to what's the name of that one group that made he listens to either LMFAO or the niggas that made Don't Trust the hoe, never trust the hoe, don't
I cannot remember the name of it talking about though.
That man's listening to Aerosmith and AC/DC, bro.
What about DNC? Is that still a group? Do they still count?
DNC?
The one that made the Cake by the Ocean song.
Oh, Cake by the Ocean. DNCE, yeah.
DNCE, sorry.
No, you good. You definitely listen to one of them motherfuckers for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's what's good. Okay,
he's listening to he's listening to the freaky ass Jonas Brother for sure. Right.
That's wild.
That is funny.
He listened to the PG-13 Jonas Brother. All right,
go.
He listened to tight beats.
Right.
That nigga listen to Western Road Flow from fucking Drake.
Hilarious.
No, Goku, honestly, shout out to Mexico for adopting Goku. He definitely listens to Los Tucanes de Tijuana.
Bro.
Specifically La Chona, because it's a non-stop party song for sure. Like La Chona se mueve, la gente le grita. That's what he listens to.
Bubblegum Pop. You know what's so funny about that? I was trying to say he listened to it's the final countdown song. He kind of gives that.
I can see that. He listens to like a straight up gym workout list.
Yes,
everywhere.
exactly. The whole thing is just him working out. Like that's the whole playlist is him working out. That's all.
Dead ass. He's definitely in that bitch.
Maybe get him up off the spot. He might like that song.
I feel like I can see that. No, not that thing. That'd be Vegeta. Vegeta would listen to of that one Lauryn Hill song. That thing.
Doo-wop, yeah.
Doo-wop, yeah. He listen to that motherfucker. Next we have Johan. Just off the face alone, he definitely
he's listening to classical music. He's listening to classical music while he's smoking niggas. That's what he's doing.
He listen to Suicide Boys.
Yes. I was just gonna say them. Suicide Boys.
Tom McDonald? That's crazy.
Maybe he doesn't give Mac Miller. Never mind.
Late Mac Miller, yes. Early Mac Miller, no.
Yes, late Mac Miller. Okay.
Mac Miller when he was still being a wigger? Yeah.
So
no.
Do you know who Johan is?
No, I need explanation to him.
So Johan is a serial killer.
Okay. And he's a serial killer.
No, he's an actual serial killer. Like that face right there has stood over many a dead body.
Yeah.
He even like is trying to kill the man who saved his life.
Yeah, but he's also just he's a sociopath. He's just a cool, like nonchalant, I'll kill you.
Murderer.
Like he'll look like that and he'll slice your throat. Like he's just. That's what I say. He's listening to classical music because he got the damn turtleneck and everything. Like, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that turtleneck.
I feel like this is his Tinder profile picture. Like he listens to that weird shit. Like he listens to like that.
Look at the turtleneck.
I mean, yeah, but he still looks like he listens to like that, like the Memphis music where like niggas is like recording murders and shit.
You talking about like 3 6 Mafia?
Yeah, like the horrorcore shit.
And horrorcore,
like back in the days.
So Tech 9. Old Tech 9.
I feel like But was old Tech Nine into that the horrorcore stuff?
Yeah. Tech Nine's whole genre is like his whole music is like that. Yeah. That's what he got with Hobson and B.O.B.
I just remember that nigga was like I don't even remember that nigga for like rapping fast and not being twisted, so I didn't remember that nigga.
Not being twisted, that's real.
That nigga was like, yeah,
a horrorcore rapper, most definitely.
He not hot. Like, black turtleneck. I know he hot. I know he's hot.
I mean, but it's Europe, so it's like infinitely cold because the non-melanated people.
Right. Right.
The Yakubs, if you will.
Okay, yeah.
So he's definitely listening to old Tech Nine. He's listening to Hobson, like old Hobson. You know what I mean?
Oh, he definitely listened to Hobson for sure. Oh my, he listened to that one nigga who tried to be Hobson but failed. Jared Benton. He listened to that nigga.
That's crazy. That's part of the scene.
He listened to Jared Benton. Europe got brick walls on the house. He definitely saw like Trump. That nigga smell like expired goulash, nigga.
Goulash is crazy, man.
That nigga best cologne is cooked food. Okay. Next we have Naruto Uzumaki. Honestly, this is the young boy pick right here.
Okay, period. See, he was gonna come in somewhere. He was gonna pop in somewhere.
Honestly, this is definitely the young boy pick. Like we're talking a victim of like parenticide, and someone with multiple assassination attempts against his own life. His own teacher wanted to knock his ass off.
Yeah, young boy. That is 100% young boy. That's
a young boy verse. My teacher tried that.
Literally. No, actually.
My teacher tried to kill me. Well, y'all want to say the crazy? My teacher tried to knock me off, so I had to knock him off. Hit him with the
tried to bust him in the back of his head with a pick. Like, bro, slow down.
Right?
Calm down.
That's definitely OG Naruto because he was definitely a crash out back then.
Oh, for sure. You played my grade, I'm gonna bust your brain about it.
No, literally.
You heard me? Yeah. Do a little.
Don't do my MC like this, bro. Don't do my MC like this, bro. Yo.
Up next is Edward Elric.
You look
that nigga listen to Exodus Tentacion for sure.
Yeah, that's what he's giving already off rip.
That nigga is a militant atheist. He's definitely
like Lil Peep? Or would that not be his vibe?
I feel like Lil Peep is a little like it's right at the like the lower end of like subs. Like he doesn't listen to conscious rap for sure, but he's very judgmental about that shit.
Okay,
like he listens to J. Cole because he feels like he's forced to.
Oh,
I think he listens to Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD does make sense though. I agree with that. Actually,
I get that. He definitely listens to Juice WRLD. He listened to KOD and thought that is the reason why the world is the way it is.
That's really funny.
He heard For Your Eyes Only and was like, what the fuck is this shit? What do you mean his neighbors think he's selling dope? The fuck? He's a rapper.
What is he?
Why is he singing about almond milk and folding clothes? He's like, rap. Like I feel like Edward Elric would have a thriving career with Pitchfork.
I was gonna give him. He just kind of. So is he superficial or what's the other word? Not superficial. Is he
like his character is very much like he's the smart kid in class who thinks that anything that isn't science is dumb.
Okay.
Very much one of those kids.
Okay. Is it wrong for me to say logic again? I feel like I've already said that, but I want to say logic again.
Honestly, Black Spider-Man, yes.
You like logic. I think,
yeah. That nigga never listens to Black Spider-Man.
This is crazy.
Oh. This
my goat.
And this nigga listen to this nigga listen to No Cap.
No Cap is crazy.
That nigga listen to No Cap. Oh no, Edward
Post Malone.
Yeah, he listened to Post Malone. Edward, he listened to Post Malone.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was good. Post Malone was good one.
And my man KJ said Monkey D. Luffy listens to Gorillas.
I mean, it makes sense.
That makes sense. I'll give. Okay. And so is he? He's a kid, right?
He's like 19.
Yeah, he's not 19.
Okay.
Right.
He's 19 right now.
Okay. Does he give Chance the Rapper? Does he let Chance the, like the Coloring Book Chance the Rapper?
Yeah.
Coloring
I
Book.
can see Coloring Book Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I can see
that Chance the Rapper?
Yeah.
That's Edward Elric. But no,
Okay,
Coloring Book Chance the Rapper, that's definitely Luffy.
That's the, okay. Yeah, I give him the Coloring Book. I want to give him. I don't want to give him
no
no problem.
problem.
I don't know if he's that hype.
No,
or
he
not.
is. He's definitely.
He is?
Like,
Okay.
If one more pirate trying to stop,
That's
me,
him.
it's gonna
That's
be
him.
a
No
racist
problem.
nigga in your lobby.
That's the problem. Okay, I'll give him that.
No problem with me.
That is definitely it. And that is the list, ladies and gentlemen.
Happily Married Chance, exactly. Yes.
But like not hot water Chance.
Yeah, no, never that. No. Hot
Nah.
damn hot water, not that. No.
That shit was garbage. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was
Garbage.
When he was happily married and still on like drugs for real and was like talking about it a lot. That's the
Oh
era.
yeah, nah, for sure. Yo, that reminds me of like in Starline, Chance had that one song where he was like, "Oh yeah, no, y'all think the drugs are super serum? Nigga, you try." Nigga, you try all that so you can see how that helps. What the fuck? that was so fucking real. That was so
That's
real.
That was a good album. I wasn't surprised. I like Chance the Rapper, but that was a pretty good album. Better than that for that. So
especially Speed of Love with Jasmine Sullivan.
yes,
he hit that shit.
Called the Negro Problem that's on there. I like that song a lot.
Yeah, no, that album. Sorry, that sounded like old Chance. And I was like, I'm happy.
Yes, exactly.
Tree was another banger.
Mm-hmm. I listened to the song he had with Baby Chief. And I'm not really a Baby Chief fan, but that was a
That's
good song.
not hard though.
The song was good. The song was good.
That's
The
not
song was
hard.
good.
Baby Chief definitely got some. He had some potential. I ain't gonna lie.
When that song started off, I'm like, and he was rapping just like that nigga Baby Chief. I was like, wait, you rapping with the same flow? Hold up.
Who was that? He was eating the hell too. It was surprising though. Went from me thinking of like Coloring Book Chance the Rapper to this Chance the Rapper, and he was talking about fucking hoes on live with big booties and I was like, oh wait, I'm listening, but hold on. I wasn't ready for all that.
That boy was just thinking about how great God was in the song.
Next thing you know, you got Megan, him, and the baby talking about popping pussy. It's like, come on.
Whoa, hell yeah. Whoa.
That's range. That's a range right there.
That's a range.
Multiply.
Exactly.
Go to listen to Elton John. That's insane.
Elton John.
Yeah, no, I can see it. He listened to Benny and the Jets before fighting Toji. After fighting Toji, I guess why they call it the blues.
Wild.
I guess why they call it the purples in this case.
You're funny.
Okay. Here's a nice bonus round.
Okay.
Of the 25 characters we listed, which character do you think would listen to Light Cameras Fades?
Okay. Go to the top so I can scroll down and see. I want to say it was the one with that one. Down more. Not him. Not him. Not him either. Him. He might like that. He would like that.
I like that.
That move mad. He might like that song.
Who do you think would listen to Roadhouse?
Ooh, okay, wait. Okay, that was surprising. Hold on, let me think.
I did my Googles. I have
right. Okay, not play. Yeah. That's great.
Life Camera Fades, Roadhouse, and Houston Girls.
They had nice people. The rest of these niggas, I don't know about that. They kind of.
That's these niggas.
Oh wait, no, I lied. The one that's really horny. Because the first thing that song is, I am a creamer because Cass moves around. You might like that song, actually.
Salute.
You might like that song. You like that song. Yeah.
In that case, who do you think will listen to Houston Girls?
Sailor Moon. Just Sailor Moon. I can't think of anybody else, honestly. I don't know if they would like the vibe of Houston Girls. The rest of them, they seem a little scary. They might. She like it though. I know she gonna like it. The girls love me. I know she gonna like it. So she gonna like it.
For sure. I like that. In that case, Naruto was
he probably would kick into that. I ain't gonna
like he wouldn't understand the lyrics because he's stupid. But like you're like, yeah, I'm grabbing the wall right now. He just be like you just like you just stand on the wall like using his chakra, like grab the wall, grab the wall.
Period. If it works, it works. Okay, period. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Houston Girls would be a guilty pleasure listen for Johan. I feel like secretly, like he would be like in like a nice like it would be like in a nice like den with like a fireplace, nice chair. And he'd just be sitting there. He'd just like plot his next kill, be like, grab the wall, grab the wall. Grab the wall.
Grab the wall.
Grab the wall.
They got the damn old smoking pipe. Like,
Yes. Yes. So, yes. I too think I'm a creamer because Cash moves around. But no, honestly, it has been nothing but a pleasure having you on Southside. It's been hilarious. Great. Like, see, this is why I remember when I first heard your music on TikTok, I was like, first off, let me say this shit on my phone. And then I was like, yo, let me see if I can try and get Southside on. And honestly, the communication's been great. And honestly, thank you so much for coming through. And I think I like this episode a lot because it's been an episode where there's anime into it, but I think we've been able to show like the non-monolithic nature of Black people in a way. And I think that's I feel like that's the goal of the Cuban Links as well, as just like showing our love for anime and stuff like that. It's a show that like, yeah, we may be the same shape, but we ain't the same person. And I think this is definitely a beginning of a mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad y'all had me. This is my first podcast actually, so I'm I'm so honored. I have like 3 more coming up, but like this is my first one. I'm so honored to be my first one. I had a great time. Y'all are hilarious. The chat was. I learned so much about anime, so I'm gonna go back and watching my shit. So I really do. I really do.
We appreciate you coming through, and
for sure.
Like you always say, don't let this time be your last time. All right, and don't let next time be your last time. You know what I mean?
I'll be back. Trust, I will be back.
Oh, for sure. Please do. Like honestly, it's gonna be a great time. And yeah, with that, just a few bits of news. Fuck ICE. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Haiti. Have a legendary day. So in that case, with the Cuban Links, signing off. Peace.